Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about a really subtle but super powerful shift happening in the business world, one that could totally redefine what it means to sell both software and services. You've probably heard this phrase a million times, but have you ever thought about what happens when you just flip it? This little inversion points to a massive evolution in how value is created. We're going to unpack exactly what that means, whether you're building a company, advising one, or leading one. All right, let's get right into it. But, to really get where we're going, we first have to understand where we've been. We have to start with the foundation that pretty much all of us know and use every single day. So first up, let's just do a quick refresher on the classic model, the one we all know and love, software as a service, or SaaS. I mean, this is something we all use, right? Every single day. Just think about the tools you rely on, like Salesforce for managing your customer pipeline, or Slack for keeping your team in sync. You're paying a subscription for a piece of software that lives up in the cloud. Simple enough. So, what's the real value proposition here? When you peel it all back in the classic SaaS world, the software is the product. The whole service part, that's really just about how it's delivered, making sure it works, pushing updates, keeping the lights on. The main focus is just giving you convenient access to a tool. Okay, so that's the foundation. Now let's get to the fun part, the evolution. This is where things start to get really interesting with service as a software. And here is where everything gets turned on its head. The service, that's the product now. We're talking about taking things like expert knowledge, unique consulting methods, or these really complex human processes, and packaging them up, delivering them through software. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, picture this. A marketing agency takes its secret sauce, its proven playbook, and turns it into an AI assistant that clients can use. Or maybe a law firm builds an app that walks people through complex legal steps that used to require a lawyer. It's all about taking that human expertise and making it scalable with technology. Okay, I love this chart because it just lays it all out so clearly. Think about it this way. You've got your old school service firms over here, totally human-led. Then you have basic SaaS tools over there. But if you look at that bottom right quadrant, that's where you get high-value, expert-level outcomes delivered with a ton of automation. That right there, that's the sweet spot. That's the home of service as a software. Right. So you're probably wondering, why now? What's actually happening in the world that's making this huge shift possible? Well, for one, AI and automation have finally gotten good enough to basically freeze human expertise into code. And that unlocks incredible scale. Suddenly, one consultant's brain can serve thousands of clients at once. It also builds a much stronger competitive advantage, or moat, because it's based on your unique know-how, not just a cool feature. And maybe the biggest deal of all, it lets experts finally stop trading their time for money. And this isn't just a marketing change, you guys. The way you actually run the business is fundamentally different. Your pricing shifts from a flat monthly fee to being based on the results you deliver. Your competitive edge isn't your slick interface anymore. It's your one-of-a-kind, codified knowledge. And here's the absolute game changer. Your ability to grow is no longer limited by how many people you can hire. It's limited by computing power. Okay, let's bring this all back down to earth. What does this actually mean for you, for your business? Because this is where the rubber really meets the road. Look, this touches pretty much everyone. If you're an agency or a creator, you can finally productize that secret sauce of yours. Turn your unique methods into a real, scalable software product. For big companies, you can start replacing those super expensive consultants on retainer with advisory apps that get the job done. And for all of us, as users, it means we can stop paying for just tools and start paying for what we really want, guaranteed outcomes. All right, if you take away just one single thing from this explainer, let it be this. This is the core idea. The old world, SaaS, was about renting access to software. This new world, service as a software, is about renting outcomes. The software is just how you get there. So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. What is that unique expertise, that special process, that expert service that you have that could be packaged up and scaled through software? Because answering that question, well, that just might unlock your next big thing.